Welcome to Interactive CAD and Tech. Today I'm going to be going through how you model a twisting ring in SolidWorks. It's a nice simple tutorial for beginners on how you twist and shape bodies. So just to get started, I'm going to go up to Sketch and I'm going to draw a sketch on the front plane. So this sketch is going to have a square on it that's 50 by 50, so 50 mil, and then I'll put a constraint on the top line of equal to fully define the sketch. I'm going to exit this sketch and I'm going to extrude this sketch a meter. So if I go to Features, Extrude, I'm going to extrude it a meter. In fact, let's make it a little bit bigger, 150. But I'm going to change the direction to mid-plane. So this helps when you're bending it. So now either side of the sketch is halved and extruded out. So I'll just tick that. So now what I'm going to do is just add some colours to the. So if I go to Appearance, Scenes and Decals on the right hand side, and then I'm going to go to Colour, Appearance, Colour, and I'm going to go to Solids, and we're going to just make each face of this bar a different colour. So when you twist it, you get a little effect. So I'll just go to Face, so just go down. So I'm going to make this face orange, so I'm dragging and dropping onto the surface, and then it comes up with this little bar where you can do the entire part, the body, your feature, but we want to do the face. So I'll just do it again for the other side. So I'll go down to yellow and do the same again for green. So now I have a multicolored bar where each face has a different color on. So now what I'm going to do is twist this solid body. So to do that, you need to go to Insert Features and go down to Flex. So this is a handy little tool that lets you bend bodies, twist them, and taper them and stretch them. So to make this a twisting ring, what I need to do is select the body, and then I need to go to twisting because I want to actually twist the part. And what I need to do then is twist it by 200. No, let's do it. Let's put a big twist in it, 720 degrees, and tick it. So now, as you can see, it's twisted the body, so it's kept where both planes are flat. So if I go back, edit the flex again, it's kept where my trim planes are flat and twisted the actual body in between each plane. So I'll just tick that again. So from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to Insert and Features and go back to Flex and add another flex into this body. And this one's going to be bending. So I'm going to bend it by degrees from the middle. So the bend axis is there, and then you've got your trim plane there and there. So the bend axis is where I'm going to bend it from, and then the trim plane's where it's affected. So what I'm going to do is put the degrees in of 359, because if I go 360, it makes an error. So now that's that degrees, so there's a gap in it, and there you go. Model the twisting ring in SolidWorks. I hope you found this little tutorial helpful. If you have, please subscribe to my channel to support, and thanks for watching.
Hello, welcome to Interactive CAD. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw turbo fins in SolidWorks. So just to get started, I've opened up a blank SolidWorks part file. If I go to the top plane, draw a sketch. I'm just going to draw a circle, 100 mil. I'll extrude it. $10 is fine. Then I'm going to do the same again and extrude this circle, make this circle 30 mil. I'm going to extrude it 80 mil. So from here, I'm going to draw on the top surface of the bottom circle. I'm going to do a construction line, and then from there I'm going to do an arc. That is 70mm. And I'm going to offset that arc by 2mm. Change the direction of it by 2mm. And then I'm going to convert the entities of these two circles. And then I'm going to use the trim tool to make this into one extrudable profile. Like so. So from there, I'm just going to extrude up 40mm. Like so. And then, so now from this surface to this surface, it's 40mm. So I'm going to firstly start off with a sketch on this, the face of the fin. And all I'm going to do there is convert entities, click the surface, and tick it. So from there, I'm going to exit this sketch, and I'm going to go to the features and plane. So I'm going to go to reference geometry and create a plane. So this plane, I'm going to do 20mm off this surface. And I'm going to draw a sketch on this plane. And this sketch will be these converted entities. So if I convert the entities of the face, and then I just click every line and go to display relations. So you can see here on the select, I've selected 4 entities, and they've all got on edge relations. So if I delete these on edge relations, I now should have, I only deleted one, sorry. So we go to display on edge, delete all. So now the sketch has gone blue, so that means I can move it. It's not defined. So from there, I'm going to rotate this profile. So if I go to rotate entities, highlight the entities I want to rotate, and in center of rotation, I'm going to click the datum point, and I'm going to rotate it 15 degrees. And tick it. Let me. So now I've got halfway up from here to here another thin profile. So now I'm going to go to click the top of the middle of the turbo fin, and I'm going to go to sketch, and I'm going to do the exact same process again. So I'm going to go to convert entities, convert that face, tick it, highlight them all again, and then I'm going to go to display relations, and I'm going to highlight them all and delete them all. So I've highlighted each edge relation for those 4 arcs. I delete that, and now the sketch should have gone blue, which it has. So if I highlight this again, go up to move entities, but go to the drop down next to it, click rotate entities, click the center point, and I'm going to rotate it 30 degrees this time, and tick it. So now I've come out of that sketch, and now I've got 3 sketches. I've got 1, 2, 3 sketches, all stepped up in different areas. So from there, I'm going to go to features, loft, click the bottom sketch, then click the middle sketch, then click the top sketch. And then I'm going to tick it. So that's one fin for our turbo. So now if I click the loft and the boss extrude, because that's what I want to pattern round, and then go up to linear pattern, but click the arrow at the bottom, circular pattern. So if I'm going to go up to view now, and then go to hide and show temporary axis, and click the temporary axis. So I've got 20 there. Is that too much? I don't think it is. I'll just tick that and see what that looks like. And there you have it. So you can amend this how you see fit. You can change the profile of this and do less fan blades if you'd like. If you do it 15, tick it. And then that creates extra room in there. But I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. There's more tutorials to come. I know that was quite a quick tutorial, but I hope it's been helpful. Thanks for watching.
Hello and welcome to Interactive CAD and Tech. Today I'm going to be going through how you 3D model an impeller in SolidWorks. It's quite a simple little tutorial. So to get started, what I've done is I've drawn an axis on the front and top plane, and it's intersecting, and then I've drawn a sketch on the front plane as well. So the sketch on the front plane, I'll just go normal to it, is a fairly simple sketch. So it's just basically I've started with a construction line box at the bottom. So when I revolve it, there's a hole going through the middle of the impeller, and then we've got this solid going up here. So there's a 5mm box there, and then it's 28mm from the back step there, and then we've got another step here of 16mm. And then I've got another cavity here that I want to revolve, which is 4mm off this face, and then another 2mm, and then the heights are 3150 and 20mm from the center as well. So I hope this sketch makes sense. If you're modeling along, please pause the video now and just use that time and take your time to just go around the sketch and copy me. So now you've unpaused the video, I'm taking you ready to revolve this shape. So this does the majority of the work for your impeller. So I'm going to exit the sketch, go to revolve, and I'm going to click the sketch. But because I've clicked the sketch, it's actually clicked the line I clicked as the axis of revolution, and that's not what we want. So I'm going to clear that selection, and I'm going to click the axes that I created earlier. But now, because there's multiple cavities to this sketch, it doesn't know what you want to revolve. So I'm going to go to selected contours, and I'm going to click the sketch. So now that's the basic shape I'm after for my impeller. So now I'm going to click on the front face, just go normal to it, and click sketch. So from there, I'm going to create a center rectangle, and I'm going to create a keyhole for the impeller. So I'm just going to go up to the center point of the shaft circle, and I'm going to make that 6mm and 11mm from the origin in height. So now this is still not fully defined because it can go anywhere around the edge of the circle. So to fully define it, what I'm going to do is draw a construction line from the origin to the center point, and as you can see, it's gone black and fully defined. So now I'm just going to do a extrude cut and go through all and tick it. So now I've got the basic impeller shape with a keyhole cut through the middle. So now before I do the impeller blade, what I'm going to do is the impeller holes that are required. So now to do that, I'm just going to go to circle, and this is going to be a construction circle, so I'm going to do it 50mm diameter, and then just make this a construction circle. If I can click on it, So from there, I'm going to draw a line across this circle, a horizontal line from there to there, and make that construction as well. So now I'm going to do 6mm diameter holes, intersecting with this construction issue circle and tangent to the construction line, and we'll make it 6mm in diameter. So now I'm going to pattern at my entities. So if I go up to linear sketch pattern, there's a little arrow, and I'm going to do a circular sketch pattern. So it's asking me the parameters. So it's asking me for the point of revolution. So I'm going to click there. Clear that selection. It's weird. Sorry about that. So just so if I didn't make that clear, I'll just start again. So I want to circular pattern this circle. So I'm going to go up to circular pattern, and then I'm going to click the center line as the parameter. So now it's equal spacing, 360 degrees, 4 instances. So I want 6 instances. So I'll change that to a 6. But now it's just doing the line, and that's not what I want. So what I'm going to do is change the entities to pattern, clear that, and I'm going to click the circle. So now, if I tick that, I have 6 circles that I want to cut all the way through. So if I go to features again, and go to extrude cut, and go through all. So now you've got the basic shape of your impeller and all the keys and holes you need in it. It's now time to draw on the impeller blades. So to do that, if you just draw a sketch on the front plane, on the front of your impeller disc. Now, if I draw 2 arcs, in fact, let's draw the guidelines first. So what I'm going to do is draw another circle, 50mm in diameter, and make that construction circle. And then I'm going to draw a line up from the center and make that construction line. So from here, I'm going to draw 2 arcs. So the first arc will just be coming round and coincident with my guide circle. And I'm going to make that a radius of 44.3.33. And then I'm going to offset that arc 2.5mm, which is already in there. I'm going to just tick that. So now I've offset this arc 2.5mm. I'm going to make sure it goes to the end of the disc. And now I'm going to just draw another arc on the bottom. In fact, I need to, what I've done there is I've drawn the arc and I made it coincident with the guide circle, which is wrong. So I'm going to delete that coincidence so I can extend it. I'm just going to draw an arc now on the end and make that 1.25. And then the center point of this arc here, I'm going to make coincident with the guide circle. That's it. So from there, I'm now going to draw another construction line, 70 degrees from the middle, from this construction line here, from the center point. I'm going to make that 70 degrees. And then I'm going to make the impeller blade coincident with that as well. So now you have a fully defined curved impeller. And what I'm going to do is, just to close the sketch off, I'm going to click here on the edge and click convert entities. And I'm just going to trim it back. So go to trim entities and trim it. So now I have a line there as well. So I'm just going to tick that, exit that sketch. And now I'm going to go to features, extrude, and I'm going to extrude this impeller blade 15mm. So from there, I've drawn 1 blade, and now I'm going to go back to axis 1. I'm going to show it again. And now I'm going to go to the drop down under linear pattern, and I'm going to go circular pattern. So the direction is axis 1. I want 6 blades on this, so I'm going to go 6 equally spaced around 360, 6. And then I'm going to go to features, and I'm going to select the feature, boss 1, and tick it. And there you have it. How to 3D model a centrifugal pump or impeller blade. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to Interactive CAD and Tech. Today I'm going to be going through how you would model a propeller in SolidWorks. So this is just a very basic modeling tutorial. So just to get started, I'm going to start by drawing a sketch on the front plane and just starting with a circle. So this circle is going to be 40mm. And then I'm going to draw another circle at 80mm. Then I'm just going to draw a bigger circle at 240mm diameter. So now I'm going to make this bigger circle the construction circle. Make that tangent to that, so it fully defines it. Make that a construction line. So what I'm going to do now is draw 2 lines either side of these 2 circles, and I'm going to make them both tangent to each circle. So if you're following this, I'll just give you 2 seconds to catch up. So all I've done, and I'll just explain what I've done there. So I've drawn 3 circles, 240 diameter, 80 diameter, and 40. The 240 circles, a construction line, a construction circle, and then I've just done a construction line in the middle of both these 2 circles as well. And then put a line either side of tangency, and now I'm just going to trim each side, and then you end up with an oval shape like this. So from there I'm going to extrude this shape 2mm. In fact, let's make it the blade a little bit thicker. Let's make it 5mm. So I'm going to go down to direction, mid plane. Let's make it 5mm. So from there, I've got this flat shape, and I'm going to go up to insert and go to features, and then I'm going to go to flex. So I am going to flex input. I'm going to click the top of the face of this shape, and it's going to automatically assign the bend axis and the trim plane. I'm going to go down from bending to twist. I'm going to twist it 90 degrees. So now, as you can see, we're starting to make a little bit of a propeller blade there. So from there, I'm going to put in an axis in between the top plane and the front plane. So I've kept my finger on control and clicked both the front plane and the top plane. Gone to reference geometry, axis, or axes, sorry. So now I have an axis straight through the middle of the part, and I'm going to go up to linear pattern. There's a drop down underneath, and I'm going to go to circular pattern. I'm going to click this body, and I'm going to rotate it around 3 times, and the direction is on the axis. So now we're starting to get something that's looking a bit like a propeller. So from there, I need to draw the center mass of the propeller. So on the top plane, I'm going to draw a sketch. And that this sketch is going to be, just make it a little bit easier to see. So I'm just going to draw a square in the middle of the propeller, and I'm going to make it 100mm long. And then I'm going to offset it from the center of the part. So I'm going to just do it from the origin, 30mm. And then I'm just going to make it coincident with the origin of the part as well. So I've just kept my finger on control, clicked the bottom line, and clicked the origin of the part. Coincident. And the height, I'm going to make 31. So now at this square here, I'm going to revolve this shape. So if I go to features, revolve. So now, because I clicked the top line of the rectangle, it's revolved it around the wrong axes that I want to. So I'll just, the axis of revolution, I'm just going to clear that, and I'm going to click axis 1. So now, if I tick that, it's starting to look a bit more like a propeller. So from there, I'm going to go back on the top plane and draw another sketch. So using this edge here, I'm going to convert this entity, make this a construction line. And from there, I'm going to go on the center line. And I'm going to just, it doesn't really matter how long that is because that's another construction line there. So I've just clicked on that line and I've ticked construction line in infinite length. So I'm going to use that as my reference. So from there, I'm going to draw a line 1 mil big from the intersection of these points. So I'll just put that 1 mil in. And then I'm going to go up. And then I'm going to go up to the edge, down there. And then I'm going to put that radius at 90. So just to fully define this, I'm going to put, I'm going to make it 30 long. And I'm going to revolve cut this. So if we go to features, not extrude cut, sorry, revolve cut. And I'm going to click the axis of revolution as my axis 1. Select my contours. So now, if I tick that, we're starting to get a bit more of a propeller shape. So now it's starting to look a lot like a propeller. So now I'm just going to do the connection for the shaft. So for this, nice and easy, just do a sketch on the bottom connection point, center circle, make it 40 mil. Just do an extrude cut there, 40 mil deep. Make sure we're going the right way. And then same again, just do a smaller one for the shaft, sketch circle, 17 mil diameter, 40 deep again. So I'll just go to extrude cut again and cut it 40 mil deep. So now, just to finish it off quickly, I'm just going to put some 5 mil fillets around the blades. So I'll just change that to 5 and then click the edges. The blade. Just do that on all 3. So I'm just clicking every edge on the base of the blade. So this is the last one. Just quickly do it. So I'll just tick it. So there we go. Just get rid of my axis so it looks good. And that is how you draw a propeller in SolidWorks. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.